My favorite cashier at my local tractor supply company is a sweet lady with a big flock of chickens. Last time I was there, she told me a story about how the Cache Valley used to be home to feral peacocks and how a pair of them actually made a home in her chicken coop and became her pets. She's been a really great source of information as I've learned how to keep chickens, but one thing she didn't know about was Coop Refresher. Welcome back, casual gardeners. 2 or 3 months ago, GrubTerra sent me some of their Coop Refresher to try out. And their one requirement was that I would do an honest review of their product. So that's why this video is labeled as sponsored, because I got something out of it. If you're interested in this product, since it is a sponsored video anyway, I'll go ahead and provide a link to it down in the description. By the end of this video, you'll find that I've listed a number of products. I'm actually going to link to all of them in the description because I think Coop Refresher is important and you should have options. But aside from this packet of Coop Refresher, I'm actually not getting anything out of making this video. So even though it is technically a sponsored video, please do not think that my review is anything but honest. So obviously you don't absolutely have to have a Coop Refresher to be successful, because the really nice lady at Tractor Supply Company has never used a Coop Refresher and she's had tremendous success with her chickens. The name makes it clear. Coop Refresher refreshes coops. But what does that mean? What is a refreshed coop and why would we want one? So Coop Refreshers refresh coops by reducing odors, controlling moisture, and some of them will also help control pests in the coop. Most Coop Refreshers include a naturally absorbent base material like vermiculite or some kind of clay. That might be accompanied by things like essential oils or other ingredients to help make things smell nice. And there may also be ingredients in the Coop Refresher that control pH, because the primary thing we're concerned about is a low pH. If we can raise the pH, that will help with keeping the coop fresh. So Coop Refreshers are basically an absorbent deodorizer for your chicken coop. If you're a conscientious chicken keeper, you're already using some sort of absorbent litter for your chicken coop. But they poop all the time. I can't believe how much chickens poop. Chickens will also spill water all over the place and scatter their food around to get soggy and smelly along with all that poop. Wet litter can grow mold and bacteria, which break down that spilled food and contribute to the ammonia in the chicken coop, along with possibly contributing to respiratory illnesses in the chickens. Wet, smelly coops can be desirable breeding grounds for flies and other pests. It's fun to watch our girls chase flies around, but there's a limit. Soggy, stinky, sticky litter can be a pain to scoop out. It's already easy to put that chore off. If we have a nasty chicken coop, it's likely to get nastier because we don't want to deal with it. Coop Refreshers can improve the absorbency of our litter. The added clay or baking soda can help absorb ammonia and keep things dry and contribute to the health of our chickens. Less soggy stinkiness means fewer flies and other pests are going to move into the coop. So adding a Coop Refresher may help keep our chickens healthier and may help us stay mentally healthier. Coop Refresher is super easy to use. It's best to start with a clean coop, but you don't have to if you're halfway through a deep litter cycle. You just sprinkle the Coop Refresher over the litter. You get to decide if you're going to mix that Coop Refresher into your litter. If you do deep litter, you already know that chickens are really good at mixing stuff up for us. So it's fine to just sprinkle it in a layer over the top of your litter in your coop. You can also do spot applications in areas that really need it, like around your water source or food area, or even, or especially underneath the roost bars where they sit and poop all night. Depending on what you're using, you might apply it as often as weekly or every few days. Just make sure there's not any powdery buildup in your litter that might cause respiratory issues in your birds on its own. Some Coop Refreshers may contain additives that are not that great, so make sure that what you're using only contains essential oils and other ingredients that are safe for chickens. Also, you should always remember to wear a mask when you're working in your coop because you're stirring up a lot of literal crap that can get in your lungs, and that's not what they're for. So I have been using the GrubTerra Coop Refresher since I got it, and it's been a largely positive experience. I really like the smell. It's available in mint or in rosemary thyme. I got the mint version, and it does contain real mint essential oils. All of the essential oils that are in GrubTerra products are chicken safe. I double checked. When the coop door is open during the day, you can actually smell that mint out into the chicken run. It's nice. It's better than what you'd usually smell in a chicken run. Unfortunately, because I live in a dry climate and I don't keep water inside the coop, I actually can't speak to whether or not there's any improvement in the absorbency of my litter using a coop refresher. I've gone from dry without it to dry with it. Living in this dry climate means I also can't really evaluate how well it has eliminated ammonia in the coop, because without that extra moisture, I don't have detectable ammonia either way. That doesn't mean that my chickens definitely haven't benefited from using a coop refresher because they live a lot closer to the bottom of the coop than I tend to go. I'm not usually down sniffing around on my hands and knees when I'm cleaning out the chicken coop. So there may have been a decrease in ammonia that I just didn't see. And if so, that's good news. The only complaint I have about GrubTerra Chicken Coop Refresher is the price. It costs about 20 bucks for this much. I don't know what the weight is on this. And that's unfortunate because the products I'm going to be comparing this to do have weights, I know. Got less than a pound. I also have some doubts about their claims about how often we should use it. They say that you can use one of the little packets that come with this as seldom as once every 4 weeks. So you just sprinkle, ooh, that's a good mint smell. So you just sprinkle the little packet in your coop litter once every 4 weeks, and they say that should do the job. Given that most coop refreshers are applied weekly, that seems a little bit optimistic, especially for this small volume of stuff. But for all I know, it's just a really good product. According to the GrubTerra website, the active ingredient in this is hydrophobically coated vermiculite and, of course, the yummy essential oils. And these are good essential oils that smell like what they are, not like the Laffy Taffy version of what they are. So we'll give them that. Also available online, but not at my local Tractor Supply store, is a product called Sweet PDZ. You can order a 10-pound bag of the stuff on Amazon for about 24 bucks. And that seems like a little bit of a better deal than this much stuff for about 20 bucks. The active ingredient in Sweet PDZ is zeolite clay, and that is the same active ingredient that is used in a lot of kitty litters. Zeolite clay is safe for chickens, and more importantly, it's safe for compost piles and garden beds. And that's important to me because I do cycle all of my chicken litter through my compost pile and into my garden beds. Something I do like about Sweet PDZ is it doesn't include any essential oils or other scents. So if you are somebody with a scent sensitivity, and yes, that's a real thing, I know because I've got one, it's going to be a better product for you. Obviously, I'm fine with rosemary. Real stuff. Now, Sweet PDZ is also listed as an organic additive if that is something that you are concerned about. GrubTerra's product is not listed organic. It should be, probably. It's pretty clearly naturally derived stuff. I also found a product called Revitalime that's available for $36 for 20 pounds through Amazon. Its active ingredients are calcite and citric acid and thyme and peppermint. Calcite is a form of lime and it can react with ammonia to neutralize it. So that's pretty cool. So both sweet PDZ and Revitalime are something that you would want to apply weekly or a couple of times a week. Neither of them are sponsoring this video in any way. I'm just putting them forward as options if you're like, oh yeah, Coop Refresher sounds like a good idea, but you don't want to do this one. I am linking to Sweet PDZ and Revitalime through Amazon down in the description of this video. Both of those links are, well, all of the links in my description are affiliate links. So keep in mind that if you click on those links, you aren't just helping Jeff Bezos buy a second yacht, you're also getting me a small kickback. So the last commercial project that I'm going to talk about is something that I found at my local Tractor Supply, and that is Sweet PDZ for horse stalls. It's basically the same product, but for horses. I got a 25-pound bag of Sweet PDZ for horses for $14 from Tractor Supply. So if you can buy from Tractor Supply, they have an amazing price. If you want the benefits of a Coop Refresher, but you don't want to buy a Coop Refresher, there are other options for you. We're going to talk about DIY stuff you can do to refresh your coop. Baking soda. Baking soda is a classic odor absorber that will help deodorize your chicken coop. As a base, baking soda will also react with ammonia to neutralize it and keep your coop atmosphere safer for chickens. It is a fine powder that can get kicked up, and it is basic, or it has a high pH, so you don't want to add too much because you can irritate your chicken's lungs and possibly their feet. Diatomaceous earth is absorbent and it will directly control mites and other pests in your chicken litter. That is because diatomaceous earth is in fact tiny shards of ancient glass from the shells of a type of algae. You can also add diatomaceous earth to your dust bath if you have one in your chicken run. And that will help when they bathe in that dust, it'll get in their feathers and it'll pretty grotesquely maul any mites that are hiding in their feathers. Use the food grade stuff if you can, because even if you're not eating your chickens, you're eating your eggs, and that is food. If you have a fireplace, you can use wood ash as a coop refresher. It is absorbent and it will help control some pests. Wood ash, like baking soda, is a base. It has a higher pH, so use it sparingly. Adding too much wood ash to your chicken coop can harm your chickens, but adding a little bit of wood ash can serve as a coop refresher and help make your existing litter a little bit more absorbent and effective at controlling ammonia. And lastly, you can use sand. Sand is a scoopable alternative litter that is pretty absorbent. I like that you can just reuse the same sand and scoop out the poop. I think I've seen a lot of videos of people with chicken coops with sand that look a lot cleaner than my coop ever is. There's one reason I don't use sand in my chicken coop, and that is because all of that chicken poop goes in my compost and I have clay soil. If you also have clay soil, you understand, or should understand, that sand plus clay equals concrete. And since my ultimate goal is to compost my chicken poop and put it in my garden beds, I don't want to make concrete accidentally, so I can't use sand, even though I'd love to. Well, I don't think GrubTerra is going to love this video, even though technically they've sponsored it. I think it's a good product. I don't love the cost. If you are a lover of GrubTerra, please do speak up down in the comments. And if you would like to try GrubTerra, please feel free to use the link that I've provided in the description to get you some. If you're not using some sort of Coop Refresher, you may want to consider it. I think it is probably a good idea. The more I learn about ammonia and chicken coops, the more I feel that maybe we should rely on more than good ventilation to control ammonia. Ammonia can irritate your chicken's eyes and their sinuses and their respiratory systems and make them susceptible to all sorts of diseases. Ammonia is also acutely toxic on its own, and an undetected buildup of ammonia could result in some sick chickens. Like this video if you appreciate honest product reviews, and subscribe to my channel if you are a gardener or a chicken keeper and you want more videos about gardening and keeping chickens. Thank you so much for joining me in my snowy, snowy garden today. I hope you have a wonderful time in your own.